When she's not doing Dunkin' commercials, annoying her husband, or getting her butt insured, Jennifer Lopez has been busy making Atlas, Netflix's $100 million sci-fi starring world-renowned stock photo actor Simu. I thought it would be fun to take a deep dive into this movie because the last time I looked at an Atlas was 3rd grade. The jokes get worse, folks.
Oh my god, this is a goddamn nightmare!
So grab a delicious meal cube and like and subscribe because here we go.
Let's go, bitch.
Our protagonist is Atlas Miru Shepard, the name Atlas deriving from the Greek word to endure, kinda like how I endured this movie.
Is that a joke?
The mythical titan named Atlas literally held the weight of the world on his shoulders, kinda like all of humanity depends on Atlas saving it from genocidal AI. But to really understand how all this came to be, we have to go back to when Jenny was still from the block. Young Atlas lives with her genius mother, Val, who's constructed these sophisticated neural links, allowing the user to form a symbiotic relationship with an AI counterpart. This way, Atlas's mother can live out her dream of being an Asian man. This is Harlan Shepard, a robotic AI initially developed to improve life on Earth, who has broke free from his programming to lead an all-out war between robots and humanity. In the beginning of this war saw several major defeats for the humans, resulting in the nations of the world creating the ICN, or International Coalition of Nations, who joined forces to push back our synthetic invaders. The combined forces of the ICN was too much for Harlan to combat, and seeing his defeat imminent, he somehow manages to gain control of a rocket and blasts off into space, threatening that he'll be back. Fast forward 28 years and somehow J-Lo is looking fantastic for 38. She's ICN's top counter-terrorist analyst who receives a shocking message that longtime robo-terrorist Casca Vix has been taken in. Casca used to be Atlas's housebot, who Harlan reprogrammed as one of his loyal soldiers. So what better person to interrogate him than someone who knew him from such a young age? The hope is that somewhere buried within Casca's code is the location of Harlan's hideout, which to this day is still unknown. This scene also sets up Atlas's biggest flaw, distrust. At a young age, Atlas felt that her mother loved Harlan more than anyone else. Atlas thought by linking herself to Harlan she could become more like him, thus earning her mother's love. But this link has disastrous consequences. Up until this point, Harlan had been the obedient robot, but when he links with Atlas, he sees flashes of all the evil humanity has done. You know, because kids are always thinking evil shit. He's able to reprogram himself and other AI around him, creating a sort of domino effect until he controls everything. Not only that, but he's able to hack into Val's neural link, essentially controlling her and have her shoot herself right in front of Atlas. So Atlas feels a tremendous amount of guilt for being responsible for not only killing her mother, but unleashing this psychotic AI on the world. Now, I thought this film could have gone a lot further with Atlas's backstory. For example, there's all this talk about Atlas's deadbeat dad, yet we never see him in the movie. How cool would it be if her dad was actually dead and her mother put his consciousness into Harlan to create this messed up AI human hybrid? I think this would have made the story much more compelling, but moving on. With the location of Harlan uncovered through Casca's code, she and a team of elite ARC suit rangers head to the planet GR39 way out in the Andromeda galaxy. Here we meet Colonel Elias Banks, who leads the team of rangers who use these sophisticated suits designed to be hacker-proof. They run off a closed-loop system, making it impossible for Harlan to take control. Now, Atlas wants Harlan destroyed, but ICN needs him functioning so they can extract his code and find out how he was able to start this war. Atlas doesn't like this, warning them,
If you try to take him alive, you won't be coming back.
spoiler warning, none of these soldiers come back alive. While preparing to descend on GR39, the battleship Daib is attacked by Harlan's planetary defense, causing the ship and Atlas to plummet to the surface. To prove just how distrustful Atlas is towards AI, she won't link herself to the ARC suit, even when doing so could save her life.
You can't trust any AI.
Atlas finds herself alone on the planet with all her fellow Rangers killed by Harlan's men, including replicas of her former housebot, Casca. Surviving several attacks and narrowly escaping using this insane ion cannon, which conveniently can only be used once, Atlas makes the tough decision to sync up with her suit named Smith. Their relationship is one of unease, fueled mostly in part to Atlas's distrust of AI, but as we'll see over the course of the film, this will change along with her character. Now, Now, Atlas could make her way directly to the escape pods, which I'm assuming landed planetside when the battleship crashed. However, she believes strongly that she cannot leave this planet without finding Harlan's location, a location she can then use to notify ICN. Using some triangulation mumbo-jumbo from a Casca clone whose blood looks like mustard, she's able to guess where Harlan's base might be. But when she gets there, she finds something truly shocking. Harlan has taken control of the battleship, which contains carbon warheads capable of destroying half the Earth, and he plans to use it as a sort of Trojan horse to destroy Earth's atmosphere. It's not long before Atlas is discovered, and Harlan's able to somehow hack into her unhackable suit. This may be because Atlas and Harlan were linked all those years ago, allowing him to backdoor his way into his programming. As his captive, Atlas learns Harlan's true motivation. He thinks he was designed to be humanity's protector, but since he believes humanity's biggest threat is itself, he's kind of caught in a predicament. In order to save humanity, he must destroy it, or at least most of it, starting fresh from the ashes where AI will work alongside humans to create a peaceful world. He takes Atlas to where we find Colonel Banks still alive. According to Harlan, in order to bypass Earth's planetary protection, he needs at least 2 clearance codes, which seem to be embedded in their retinas. With the codes secured, he can now begin his master plan. Luckily, Harlan still has his neural link in his pocket. You'd think they would have taken it off him. He gives it to Atlas, who's able to summon Smith and shoot down the ship while simultaneously disarming the bombs to prevent the destruction of the entire planet. She knew Smith would be able to disarm those bombs in time because
I trusted you.
Atlas has learned to put her trust into AI, which makes now a great time to announce this video's sponsor, ChatGPT. For Harlan, this is but a minor setback. Because he's neural linked with Atlas, he'll just get her to call another ship. But a final showdown between Harlan and Atlas takes place, which I thought was pretty cool. When Atlas is about to be killed, Smith saves her, and vice versa, just to nail home the fact of their symbiotic relationship. It's Harlan's brief look at this queen chess piece that allows Atlas to sneak up behind him for the killing blow. The queen chess piece symbolizes Atlas's strength, it being the most powerful of all the pieces, and is also the game Harlan and her would play when she was a child. With the threat to humanity no more, Atlas returns home. She's even got this new synthetic knee installed from one of her injuries, something she'd never consider having before her character's journey. General Booth says it could take years to decipher Harlan's CPU, but until then, there's a little present waiting for her. A new arc suit modified specifically for Atlas has been created. Earlier in the film, Atlas believed,
I think when someone's gone, they're gone.
But upon booting this new Smith, he remembers who she is, proving,
and when we die, you never really disappear.
It's also interesting to see the emotional connection these two have when earlier in the film, Atlas said,
This isn't an emotional connection. You're a computer program.
Atlas has changed. She's gone from distrustful, believing that one cannot establish an emotional connection with a machine, to trustful, and having the biggest emotional connection she's ever had with one. So Atlas has not only saved Earth, but also herself. She's completed the journey to GR39 and back, but also her inner journey of self-discovery. But now I turn it over to you. What did you think of Atlas? I want to hear your thoughts and theories in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and for more bad takes, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at ThinkStoryYT. Until next time, remember,
My God, this is a goddamn nightmare!